I greet you all in the name of Jesus. And I know that's that time of the day or the week or the month when we visit our spiritual situations in Zimbabwe. Whatever is happening in Zimbabwe, we analyze. I analyze. I have permission from God through this word. 1 John chapter 4 instructs me to test what a pastor preaches. And I am doing it very, very deliberately, without a rush. I'm not running. I'm going nowhere as long as I'm still alive. When God decides to take me, when my time is up, I will be gone. But as long as God gives me the time, the opportunity, and the privilege to say what I have to say, I use it. Today we want to look at one of the preachers we have again in Zimbabwe, called Emmanuel Makandiwa, the conman. Like Magaya, Walter Magaya, the rapist, like Andrew Utaunashe, Madzibaba Utaunashe, with 2 wives and claiming to be a prophet. Like Talent Chiwenga, the pastor or the prophet of coffins, preaching a false gospel under the guise of taking people out of the grip of ZANU-PF. It is a very bad thing that ZANU-PF is oppressing the people of Zimbabwe. And it is yet another thing to castigate ZANU-PF, yet propagating a false gospel. The Calvinistic gospel, where you teach people that God desires and is happy to see people dying and going to hell. That's not the God of the Bible. That's Talent Chiwenga. And then today, I am looking at Emmanuel Makandiwa's teaching. I am going to play a video and I am going to analyze it and show you, you people who are following this fake prophet called Emmanuel Makandiwa. I will show you clearly, I will show you vividly, blatantly that he is a false prophet. Watch.
They gave us clothes so that we can bring them here and give them to the poor that we have in our own community. And the majority of those clothes were used clothes. And when we got to the airport, our own airport here, and there was my wife's name on every bag. Just because they saw Miss Makandiwa, they had to open every bag. Every old cloth. We had to pay duty. It's not for us, it's for your own people. I remember some few months ago, we went to a certain place here in Zimbabwe. And the whole truck was full of goods, groceries, food, clothes and blankets. We went to a certain place.
Wanting to give to the poor that way.
And there was a certain politician.
I will hold him there. I will hold this video there. I want you to know that Makandiwa is talking about his trip to the UK with his wife, where they were given clothes to give to the poor. What he has said so far, from the surface, it's very good. People must help the poor. And I commend and I praise the people in the UK who took the initiative to help the suffering in Zimbabwe. But that is not the context in which I am shooting this video. The context in which I am shooting this video is, this is the man who promised the same poor people prosperity in the form of gold flowing in Zimbabwe. And he is the same preacher now who is getting clothes and giving them handovers. I don't know if you get the gist. Makandiwa, it is a good thing to help the poor. It is a good thing for ZANU-PF thugs to get out of power. But have you forgotten that you are the same man who told the same crowd that no one is going to be suffering because gold is going to be flowing in Zimbabwe? Do you know he has forgotten, and his followers have forgotten? 2013, 2014, 2015, the same preacher, he called them to come and attend nights of crossovers from poverty to riches. And today, the same man is carrying handovers from the UK. And you know the people in the UK, they don't pray. They don't have nights of crossovers. But they can afford to give clothes to the people in Zimbabwe who are spending their nights, their weeks, months, years praying, and nothing is happening. Why? These guys belong to the same WhatsApp group. This man and this man, they are the same. Do you know why he is turning against him? He has heard that the faction of Chiwenga in the army, they want to take out this guy. So he now knows that this guy is now weak. That's now he's attacking him. You know, these false prophets, they are very crafty. They are very cunning. They are very clever. They know exactly what is happening underground. Once you hear him attacking this man, he knows that this man is now placed politically at a disadvantage. That's why he is attacking him. Why? These are bootlickers. They are not serious with what they do. Listen to what he goes on to say. Listen.
About it. And he approached us even before we are offloaded. And he said, do you want to fight me? Is this all about food or you are campaigning? And he denied and the truck had to reveal. The head there was saying,
do you know what he is saying? He said they loaded a truck full of aid, food, clothing, and some other logistics somewhere in Zimbabwe. And the person who was running that, maybe it's a ZANU-PF councillor or an MP or a king or a chief or whatever it is. You know, these ZANU-PF people, they're all the same. So he says, you are not going to help the poor as long as I am around. Take back your food and go back. Because you are campaigning using this food. You know, as I said, why he is saying now, he is now turning against this man. But they are doing it very cleverly. They are very subtle. These guys, they are very clever. He now knows that this man is no longer as strong as people think he is. He has got all the information that Mnangagwa is at his weakest. Now he's turning against him. You know what he's saying? He's saying, we can't feed the poor. The same people he promised that you are going to be trading on gold are the same people he is carrying aid for. And they can't think that this man promised us gold. We are not going to be beggars. And now he's saying, you are beggars. I will be supplying you with food. I will be drilling boreholes for you. I wonder if where he will be drilling boreholes, he will not be mining gold. Because he said, whenever Zimbabwe in the future is going to be a place where gold is just going to be picked. So now on top of drilling boreholes, he will be doing it on gold. This is how satanic and demonic these guys are. They lie to the people of Zimbabwe. Why? Because the people of Zimbabwe don't use their kidneys, if I have to say. We don't use our kidneys. That's why such shallow false prophets can deceive us. Thank you.